May 3rd, 2021. It's 4:29 a.m. and it is the opener of the general season Utah spring turkey hunt. I got my bow strapped to my back, headed up here in hopes of shooting a bearded turkey. I'm gonna go for a tom, but if a jake comes in within range, I'll snag him. The plan today is to get up there in position, hopefully before first light, set up some decoys. It feels like a great morning. I'm feeling pretty lucky. So come along, follow along, and let's see what we can encounter today. going pretty well. I kind of pushed it a little bit. I got a little too aggressive. I should have wrapped around onto the other side of the brush that I was stalking around. Because when I got in on this side and I looked down, all I saw was a head of a hen looking at me, and they flew off. They didn't go far. They're somewhere down here in the thick stuff still.
The rest of the day was pretty slow. Other than seeing one hen and a few deer, there wasn't much action. So I decided to hunt my way down to the Jeep and gear back up for my next trip.
Dropping down into the zone. I'm doing a little different approach this morning. I'm gonna walk down on this ridge a little bit and kind of sit on the backside and kind of crawl over once I kind of hear them getting down out of their roost. Fingers crossed, guys. It's a beautiful morning. It's quiet and peaceful. Let's see if we can get it done today. I can hear the turkey. There's a few in the tree still. I heard a bunch of them fly down from the roost, so guys, this is freaking exciting. Just spotted the first turkey of the day. He's a ways down there. Yeah, 376 yards. I'd have to get through all this thick stuff to get down to him. I'm on my way over to try to get that tom. Found this guy. Looks like a buck. A shedded buck. It's kind of cool, but alright, so I'm about where I last saw him. I ended up going a little through the oak brush, up on the ridge, and looped clear up and around. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, and then if nothing, I'm gonna move back up to my pack, see if we can spot something else. Dang it. That's just how my morning's going. I was on my way up to head back to where I dropped my pack, and I heard some gobbles. up over on this next ridge. So I freaking beat feet and ran up this thing. I found the toms. There's one tom and one Jake. They're walking down this ridge. They keep popping back and forth, but I thought I would be able to make it over to them, but there is no way, because I gotta climb to the top of this one, which I'm almost to it. Probably about 100 more yards to the top. Then I have to go across the saddle and then down this freaking other ridge. They're moving down the ridge line, so I'm not gonna be able to catch up to them. There's not much you could do. I mean, I know where they're heading, so when Jake gets up here, we could kind of make a move and a game plan or whatever, but there's still some turkey down in here. I'm hearing gobble every now and then. Man, these turkey, they're driving me crazy. So I come down there, stalk in on them, following them in, and then they go quiet. And then I waited there silent for a little bit and let off another hen call, and they gobble up here. So I'm making my way back up to my pack. And I look over here, and 132 yards, there's a Jake and a Tom just strolling. Try to kind of convince them to come this way, but I honestly feel like the calls aren't doing shit other than locating where they're at. Probably just gonna go head up, eat some lunch, drink a bunch of water, downgrade because it's starting to get hot, and wait for Jake to come up here.
Oh yeah, dude,
Oh.
those are nice. Are those new?
Paulo left you some treats in there. I've done loops, like 3 loops around this area. Down, back up. I ran up that hill because I heard the turkeys.
All the way up there?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't ask me to do it again.
Dedicated.
Heard some gobbles, dude. Look, Jake's coming in clutch with the cool snacks. All I brought was granola bars and stuff. But I'm not a granola cruncher, okay? It's pretty slow. No turkey.
Understatement of the year.
Understatement of the evening. Just deer. Haven't even heard any gobbles. I think it's because you're here.
Probably. So this is what I'm kind of thinking. If you post up in this clearing or the one even down there, it sounds like you're getting closer. Maybe enticing them. Because you can still see if they come out anywhere because you're over the trees. But then if they entice me, they follow this trail as I'm going down. Because what I'm going to do, if you post a beer down there, I'm going to go a little further to the next clearing, sit for a second so that way I don't push them or anything. Have you call once or twice. See if they come to us by chance, because if they're hearing you, they think you're up higher. They have no clue I'm down there or lower.
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll try that, and if nothing, but I hear them gobble, but they're staying put, I can go down in there. But
I think once you get into those trees, it's going to clear up a little bit.
I hope so.
Seems like we're pulling these turkeys off that ridge. They're starting to come down into that bottom that Jake's in now.
I don't know if we jumped them, or I jumped them, or bumped them, or...
Well, if they were the ones that were in there left silently and I didn't see them leave, but the ones that have been gobbling came off that ridge, and you know when they started going crazy, like they kept going, I pissed them off. So I kept cutting them off with the hen calls. They booked it down the trail, or booked it down the ridge.
Because that's like, when I got down there, it sounded like they were getting further down the ravine.
Yeah, they were moving down the ravine. So like you see that opening up there?
Yeah.
They ran down that, and they're down in the trees towards the bottom. Is where I last saw them.
That's what, yeah.
I thought
It's so thick
you were
down there.
moving. I thought you were moving down that way.
I was trying to. It's just like when you get to that actual river bottom, it's either going straight up this crap right here on the other side to get to the meadow, which wasn't happening. But it was also way too thick and loud to try to head on. And I'm thinking we have like an hour left.
Yeah, might as well hunt our way out.
Exactly. Because I genuinely don't think I could sneak in. Because they weren't moving. Like,
They're still going off.
yeah, you said they were moving down. To me, it sounded like they were just staying put. They're so far away, and to like,
Yeah, they kind
because
of
they weren't coming towards me, and I
they
couldn't
kind
sit
of
down,
came
it was
down
too
on
loud
an-
to, like, sneak into them where I was.
they kind of came down on an angle off that ridge.
All right, let's do it.
This trip is just mainly just to get out and have a good, relaxing mountain therapy sesh. But I'm bringing the boomstick so when we're hiking around, if we stumble upon a turkey, we'll blast one. I'm up here with Austin. We're packing in a ways. We're gonna set up camp, and then tonight for dinner, we're fixing up some caribou back straps so I could share a little bit of the Alaskan experience with my buddy. He hasn't tried Alaskan caribou or caribou in general. Right now we're just finishing up setting up our tent and sleeping arrangements. I'm gonna get to work at building a fire pit because we are going to be making a delicious dinner. I brought some caribou steaks from my Alaska trip last August. Then once the fire kind of dies down, we're gonna dump some Traeger pellets in and get them smoking. We're gonna kind of build a makeshift smoker, pretty much. But we're gonna see how that goes. Never really tried it, but it's part of all the adventure and the fun. Austin brought, what'd you bring?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. So we're gonna have a pretty lit dinner. We also have some Mountain Ops slumber, so we're gonna heat that up as well. Have a nice relaxing night under the stars and enjoy the weekend. Fire's getting nice and hot. We're just on the final stages of it. We just put the plate in there so it's getting hot. We're just about ready to put the pellets in. Ooh, you hear that? She's a smoking, and it's a working.
Yeah, I can smell the food too.
Alright, so while Austin's cooking the mashed potatoes over there, I'm gonna try some steak. Oh my god. Dude, you don't like it.
If it sucks, just say it.
It is good, dude, and honestly, it's like it was cooked on the smoker. And this fire is kissing me.
It's good.
Some mashed potatoes.
That is pretty good, bro.
We just heard some hands go off down here.
From standing over here, it kind of sounded that direction, and from you over there, it sounded here. So it probably is that face over there.
It sounded like it was coming from down there.
And we have all day.
Oh yeah.
We don't need to move down in there and get stuck. We can find them. We can get some coffee, come over here in glass.
Austin came in clutch.
That's a complete life. Make sure
complete
you
life.
put that wrapper in the ground because it's plant-based. It'll grow a tree.
Just like this. Chia. Look above us.
Whoa, is there a kill somewhere? These are turkey vultures, dude. These are turkey vultures. I can't look at all over.
That's something that'll get your blood pumping.
Hell yeah. Especially because I'm standing right here and didn't even see him.
No, you were standing like right there, and it was in those bushes, dude. Oh, dude.
I almost fell. I like literally jumped off a cliff to get away from it. I'm like, screw it. I'll die this way.
I'll die this way by my own hands.
He's under that rock.
So we just got over to this knob. We're getting ready to kind of sit down so we could glass this cut behind us here, where we heard some of the turkey this morning, and we heard one clucking. So we look over here and we saw a turkey take off into this brush. So we're thinking about moving tactically through it and see. We didn't really get a good look. It almost looked like a hen, but they're moving pretty quick.
Hey, we got all day, bro. Go as slow as you want. I'll follow.
I feel like if we go this way a little bit and kind of come in, because I didn't see it come out yet.
Let's just steal that. You remember when we ran into that top?
Yeah.
But you didn't have a shotgun at the time?
Yeah.
Well, now you have a shotgun. Yeah, it's right within the bush.
Let's get it.
Somewhere in here.
I think they're...
These look like some good trees for them to be roosting in.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Got a turkey egg.
Oh, look, there's another one right there.
There's a few
They might be
actually,
in their home, man.
because there's one right there. There's one right here. There and there. This is where we heard them gobbling this morning. And it's definitely a turkey egg. I've seen some weird stuff before in the woods, but what the heck is this?
Yeah.
Because it's weird, because it's like literally right by that stand.
Yeah. What are these?
What the heck?
I've never seen this.
Not only
unless
that,
they
is we found
come out of
a
an
bunch of
animal.
hair, like a chunk of a hair.
Maybe this is a bird's feathers, and they've just seen plastic, bro.
Now this looks like freaking tape and glue.
Right? Decoy that was attacked by a coyote.
Possibly, but that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, but I mean, they're hunting right out of the trees there, and then maybe he shot the coyote.
Probably.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Buford?
Like 135-pound kids on it.
Buford, get out of that treehouse.
Well, I hung the rope.
So we have been back at camp now for a few hours. We've just been kind of kicking back and relaxing and enjoying being up here. But right now we're just kind of coming to the thought of packing up, which that's what we're doing right now. We're packing up camp. We're gonna head out, and tomorrow we're probably gonna go just hike around in some of the hills that we're used to and kind of see about where the snow line is up in our high country spot, because we're kind of itching to get up there and start scouting around for the upcoming hunt in August. So this is actually probably going to do it for the 2021 Utah spring turkey hunt. I didn't really get a chance to go out as much as I wanted to or would have liked to, but nonetheless it was a great season, had a lot of fun, and this is a good way to end it. So we appreciate all you guys following along with us this season. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can join us on more and future adventures just like this one. Stay lethal, guys. I do want to share some exciting news with you guys. We are now launching our brand apparel for E.M.agine Outdoors. We have hats like the one you see me wearing here. We have neck gaiters like this one here. We have shirts, hoodies, stickers, and much more. If you're interested in checking out our apparel,
visit imagineoutdoors.org and get you some. We appreciate all your guys' support, whether it be on the YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and now our apparel.